Sonora High Wildcat Basketball, live from Bud Castle Gymnasium. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and as we get started, the Hughson Huskies travel for TVL play. It's Hughson, Sonora on NorCal Sports TV. Sonora High Wildcat Basketball brought to you by all your lovely local sponsors, minnerstreecompany, the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, Benton Roberson CPAs, Banks Glass, and so much more. Please feel free to use those businesses because they support your local athletics. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores from Bud Castle Gymnasium. The Sonora High Wildcats in their previous meeting beat against Hughson a 78-49 victory down in the valley on January 17th. But the most recent days for Sonora didn't look so hot as they played Ripon Christian just a couple days later down at Ripon Christian. They lost 55-31. Very hot shooting. Ripon Christian, one of the top three teams alongside Ripon and Sonora. And then just last week against Orostemba from Newman, 75-64 loss, in which Orostemba, you can look at the rankings in the TVL play and see that they're at the bottom, just above Hughson with 1-7 in league play. But looking at the TVL, it's not an easy league. Sonora went from playing in the Motherlode League, where the commissioner's office decided to move in the direction of just a little bit more in the localized area for the leagues. Instead of teams having to travel in further areas, they decided to move it down a little bit. That's why we had Sonora, Somerville playing in the same league. And then on the other hand, you have Bret Harte, Calaveras, Argonaut, Amador. But since Sonora has won multiple league championships, won a couple of section titles, when it came to the realignment, they pushed Sonora down to the Trans Valley League, which has been a good look for them. Looking at what they've been able to do, it is very good for the program just to build and continue to play against these tough teams. Orostemba, Hughson, despite being at the bottom with only 1 league win, Hillmar with 2 league wins, and everyone else just a little bit higher, above 500. It's a good league. Nobody is counted out. Hughson, it's a little too late for them. Orostemba, it's a little too late for them to win the league title. But at any point, any team can win against any opponent. And so that's what Sonora has a little bit different, where you would have these teams rebuilding in the Motherlode League. And Bret Harte right now, they went from being near the bottom to at the top. And that happens with high school sports in general. But at the same time, Sonora moving into the TVL, you can't act like you're still in the Motherlode League. You have to look at these Trans Valley teams and say, hey, we need to play our hardest every single game. There's at no point, and Coach Landry does a good job of doing that, but at some point you can still be shocked. John Curran will take a 3 from the left side wing. That'll battle its way out. Luke Otterson, offensive rebound, put back, a little contact, but straight up and down. Beautiful, picture-perfect offense and defense. 2-0 Sonora to start us off. Noah Wright, the three-point king of Sonora, knocks it down from the left side wing. He's 1 of 2 on the night from deep. Sonora leads 5-0 in the first. Sonora High Wildcats bringing out their starting 5, Quentin Solis, Noah Wright, Rigo Estrella getting the start tonight, the junior center standing at 6'4". Number 12 protecting the paint currently alongside Luke Otterson, the senior, who's standing at 6'3". John Curran, also a part of that starting 5. And for the Hughson Huskies, Karam King, the freshman, number 2, J.C. Lou Percio, number 5, the senior, Jackson Gerke, the senior, number 21, Xavier Urquidez, the junior, and James Say, the freshman, number 32. It's the Hughson starting 5. Coach wasn't sure if he was going to get that starting 5. He said, as of right now, this is who we have, and that was a couple minutes before game time and before he had to put the starters in. Rigo Estrella getting that offensive rebound. Kick to the corner for Solis. His 3 will battle its way out. Otterson trying to poke it back up and play. Curran, offensive rebound. Noah Wright trying to go back-to-back with the heat check. Wright's back on defense while the ball's still being played for. Defense gets back. 3 on the way from Kang. Backboard, no good. And Solis will pick it right back up, as Estrella will take a one-step go, driving the middle, not going to get the bounce, but 2 free throws Rigo Estrella will get. Sonora High defense doing a great job not allowing any good shots for Hughson. They had a 2-on-1 with Noah Wright being the only defender. King, as a freshman, he needs to learn how to drive that ball forward and possibly pick up a foul or just use that other player that's running down the court with him, pulling up for 3. We see that as a freshman junior varsity move. If he made it, it would have been great for the team, but still at the varsity level, playing against one of the top 3 teams in the league who are still fighting for that league championship, every point is going to count. 6-0 Sonora. That's Sonora full court defense, disrupting Hughson. They'll get it past with a couple seconds to spare. Drive inside, extending the ball forward, and will get called for a travel. The Wildcats having a student section in today's game. We haven't seen that in the last couple of matchups, but a good 20 students boosting forward Sonora's team. Noah Wright from Curry's court knocks it down. Number 3, 4-3. Noah Wright with distance. 9-0 start for Sonora. Hughson has to be looking at their timeout soon, as Luke Otterson will pick up a foul. He was trying to go straight up and down, but since he was moving towards the basket, they're going to count the contact towards him because he wasn't in that position to start with, and that'll send to the line number 25, Xavier Urquides. Urquides, his first, will cash in for Hughson's first point. Urquides 48% from the free throw line on the season, attempting over 100. He's got both 9-2. Hughson still not hitting from the field. Noah Wright staying at that distance behind the three-point line. The defense isn't playing up to him. He's going to try to make him pay. Poe goes off the block. Noah Wright gets it back. Solis, his second of the night. Not going to go either. Halfway through the first quarter, Sonora looking stronger than ever. Estrella protecting the paint. Dribble drive, right side baseline, cut off by Otterson. Flick back to the center. Estrella lets him go by, brings down the right arm, called for the foul. Back to the free throw line, the Huskies go with Urquides. Currently playing in TVL play, Ripon Christian. They're technically the top two teams at 7-1. Ripon scoring 507 points on the season, allowing 367. Their offense being the second best in the league, right behind Sonora, just by a point. And their points allowed their defense giving up a little bit more than Ripon Christian, but less than Sonora. And that has been kind of the story for the Sonora Wildcats. They play really, really well. They have a fantastic offense, but their defense in certain occasions can let up, and that's when these other teams, their opponents, are able to make it a game. And we see the fourth quarter very strong from Sonora every single game. Even in the loss against Orastemba, they played very well. They came back from a 20-point deficit, 16 in the fourth quarter alone, as we see Luke Otterson score this basket and boost Sonora into the double-digit territory. But they came back from 16 in the fourth quarter alone, dropped it down to 5, which is very hard to do at the high school basketball level. At college for women or men's, you get 20 minutes per half. Women's, you get 10 minutes per quarter, so you have a little bit of extra time. The clock stops a lot more. But at the high school level, you only get 8 minutes, and the clock is nearly running almost the entire time. So for Sonora to come back from 16, make it a 5-point lead, they just couldn't capitalize at the end and take that victory. So that's why Sonora stands at 7-2, alone in third place. Sonora can still force a tiebreaker if they win out, and Ripon Christian does their thing as well. Estrella back in the center, too much muscle off the glass. Comes down to Urquides. He'll lead it up court, pass right side, Hector Nuno. He'll try to spin around Noah Wright. His pivot foot slid, no call. Hughson's offense will slide through it. Still down the center, Rigo Estrella. Up with that 6'4" height, denying the shot at the rim. Jonathan Curran now showing up for Sonora. The three ball very active, as Hughson will now call their timeout as it's an 11-point game at Bud Castle Gymnasium.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Sonora High basketball will be on NorCal Sports TV tomorrow night at 7:30 against Ripon. That'll be a huge game-determining factor for what happens in the top of league play. Sonora, looking at their banner, the last time they won a league championship was in 2022, and that was in the Motherlode League play. Now that they're in TVL, once again, a different story, looking to be the newcomer in the TVL and take the league championship away from these teams that have been playing in there for a while. But Ripon Christian trying to do the same as well. They came from a lower division playing at the bottom level and now also making a statement. But Ripon trying to say, we've been here longer, we want this. And we can see that tonight against Ripon Christian, but we can also see that right here on NorCal Sports TV tomorrow at 7:30. Join me here for that. Saturday, Super Saturday on NorCal Sports TV, hosted by Venture Academy. It'll be at San Joaquin Delta. Sonora will be playing the Division II huge school of Lodi, and that'll be a fantastic matchup to look at. Noah Wright with pressure. My goodness. Noah Wright, have a day. 17-3, Hughson. They called the 30-second timeout. Most likely won't call another in the quarter. Save it for the second.
30-second timeout for the Huskies.
And prove me wrong, coach. Another 30-second timeout. Here is the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Register now at norcalsportstv.com. NorCalSportsTV.com/camp 4th through 12th grade boys and girls this June. Sign up now. 17-13 Sonora, or rather 17-3 Sonora leading the Hughson Huskies at Bud Castle Gymnasium. I'm the voice of choice. Foul on the ground. It'll go against Wyatt Holt, the freshly entered Wildcat. He joins Enrico Andrada and Stephen Morfoot. Sonora Wildcats switching up their 5 as of now. Kang, long 3, misses everything and adds some PSI to the ball. Hughson trying to get the tip back, not going to go. Jackson Gerke. Noah Wright, another one. Almost automatic. He is human. Pass up court. Wright coming from behind. Swats it down. Denied. Noah Wright. Put back. Not going to go either. Urquidy's calling for the foul. And Noah Wright, he misses the 3, comes all the way back down court, coast to coast, just to make the stop. And the Hughson Huskies might just go the whole first quarter without a basket from the field. All three of their points coming from the free throw line, and all 3 of them belong to Xavier Urquidy's. Final possession, no shot clock for Hughson. Andrada, postman, stays up and down, but will get called for a push on the body. Andrada moving alongside him, not staying put, but that's exactly what you have to do. You have to stay in front of him. If he's going to be wrapping around, you need to position yourself in front, but you need to avoid the body contact and your arm on the hip, and I believe that's what the official called here. Gerke. Good on the first. Hughson substitution will bring in Riley Clark. Gerke, 49 of 88 at the free throw line this season. He's 56% at the charity stripe. Gerke will go 2 for 2. 17-14, final possession. Sonora ball in hand. John Curran, Noah Wright. The 2 starters left on the court, while Morfoot, Holt, and Andrada are the 3 that have subbed in. John Curran trying to go offhand on the reverse. Not going to go. Holt didn't get it to go back. Not going to get the shot off in time. It's short anyway. And as we head to our first break, it's Sonora 17, Hughson 4.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
17-5, Sonora leading Hughson at the end of 1. Hughson Huskies, all 5 of their points from the free throw line. They still haven't hit from the field, and you can credit the Sonora High defense with that. Coach Langeway will make some changes once again in the Sonora 5. They have only 1 starter on the court. That's Q Solis. But Trey Justice enters for Sonora alongside the other 3 bench players that made their way in early in the first quarter. Hughson, 10 seconds on the shot clock. They go on the right side, baseline. Solis reaches in, and then we'll get an offensive foul, and that'll be against Black 5. That's J.C. Lepercio, the senior, getting a little too physical as he tried to drive against Solis. Holt, baseline, gives it out to Andrada. Trade Justice, his first offensive touch. Solis handles it from the right wing, drives in, stops midway, passes right back out to Andrada. Morefoot, he was a shooter on JV. Great ball movement from Sonora, just not getting the penetration that they'd like. Less than 10 seconds to shoot. Justice on the drive. Thought he had a lane, kicks back out to Morefoot. 3 seconds to get it off. Ball is stripped, taken away. Here goes Gerke. He'll go up with the right hand, off the reverse, no good. Morefoot in transition after Trey Justice got the long rebound. Solis, drive, little body bump, no call. Morefoot, the shooter, no. Not going to get that deep ball. Noah Wright, dangerous in the first quarter. Game's leading scorer as of now. Still waiting to get back in, but Coach Landwe got to continue to play some of the reserves. Eli Ingles, the junior wing, he'll make his way into play now as Wyatt Holt stopped the play from behind. We have some Hughson fans upset at the call, but the official made the right call there. From behind, Wyatt Holt got all ball, went up with him, shared possession in the air, and then it's going to use the alternating possession as Sonora wins it. Sonora's offense slowing down in the second quarter. Here's another strip away. Kyle Young against Ingles. Tries to draw the contact, and the first made bucket from the Huskies is the senior Kyle Young. Cuts the lead back down to 10. Solis, he'll lose it again. And Noah Wright will be ready to check back in as the Huskies score another in transition. All their field goals being made in transition, which Coach Landwe, if he does decide to call a timeout soon, that'll be the one thing to look at. Other than that, their offense just being stopped a little bit, and you can credit that to the Huskies coaching staff. As long as they continue to run their offense, it's proven. So they just need to keep running it, and they'll get the shots that they're looking for. Foul on the ground against the Huskies. That's going to be the second in the quarter within the first minute and a half. Noah Wright, John Curran return. Solis, Morefoot, and Justice take a seat on the bench. And the other Wildcat entering for the first time, the junior guard, Brady Johnson. Curran, open for three, looks good. No, rims out at the last second. Offensive board by Johnson. Wright, still looking at that deep ball, decides to drive. Left hand, oh, goodness. Noah Wright. Just talking with former Sonora Wildcat Spencer Capello, who won a section championship with the Wildcats about 5 years ago, I believe. And he said when you're a smaller player and you're not as tall, you need to be so much better than the team or the opposing players and the rest of your team to get the start and to just be that player. And Noah Wright, he only stands at 5'9", but he can do everything, and he can do it better than most. And we see that tonight, the three-point shooting, the driving abilities, and is able to finish at the rim even through a little bit of contact. Noah Wright, 5'9", doesn't matter. It's all about that ability and being the leading scorer in the game. Once again, proven. Wildcats 3 up, 2 low. Andrada and Ingles are the two roaming back and forth on the baseline and inside the paint. Noah Wright will step back to a 3, not going to go. Noah Wright frustrated with another miss. Whistle blows and a foul that'll go on Andrada. Coach Landwe mixing up the team's 5. More than we've seen. Rigo Estrella, Luke Otterson back for the Wildcats. Halfway through the second quarter, Sonora had a double-digit lead. It's been cut all the way back down to 7. The drive, blocked from behind by Estrella. He gets the start, and he's showing off for the Wildcat crowd and to show Coach that he earned this position. Dish down, Otterson blocked from behind and a lot of contact. We'll have some Luke Otterson free throws.
21 Otterson going to the line for the Wildcats.
We see that movement once again. Estrella finding the man down low and Luke Otterson towering over. Not a lot of choices for the defense. It's a foul and Luke Otterson trying to earn his points one by one. Will get the first. Luke Otterson at the free throw line. He's attempted 98 on the season. He's 59%. Husky offense has started to get moving in the second quarter. They had 5 points at the end of the first, all from free throws. But now with another three. It's Kyle Young. That's his second made three of the game. 20-15 now. Sonora's offense at a standstill. Wright throws it down underneath to Otterson, who flicks it up with the left hand. Classic Luke Otterson. Huskies head coach R.J. Henderson calling out the play. Kyle Young, the hot hand, currently hitting 2 threes in the quarter, has 8 points total. Here he is again against Otterson. Too much height for him to shoot over. Curran on defense. The pass down. Wright being bullied down in the paint. Coming from behind, Rigo Estrella with his second block. And then a jump ball that'll stay with Hughson. We'll see this again from Rigo Estrella. Coming from behind, avoiding contact, getting all leather. Coach Landre calling to watch the back door, keep the baseline shut off. Turn and shoot over Estrella, creeps on the rim and falls off last second. Curran wanted to attack. He was cut off, decides to move it back to Noah Wright. Once again, going with that three around the top. Estrella and Otterson moving down in the paint. 3 shooters outside, 2 on the inside to hopefully dominate not only the boards, but also like this with Otterson. Rigo Estrella doing a fantastic job as a junior, getting a start and showing off defensively and not being selfish offensively, moving that ball around, getting it to the player that's been scoring for them. Estrella, again, hoping for another assist. Not going to get it this time as Solis having a hard time shoot from the outside. Estrella denied with his 15-footer, and it'll move back down with the Huskies in command. On the reverse, nothing much Estrella can do on that one defensively. He rode with them all along, but then creeping around the backside, Jackson Gerke will go reverse for 2 more Husky points. Push down to Estrella, not looking towards the basket. He was about 10 feet out. A simple turn move would have got him there for the open shot. Noah Wright gets his own miss. Curran fouled. 2 more free throws as we reach under a minute to go in the second quarter.
14, Curran going to the line for the Wildcats, shooting 2. On the ground, excuse me. Number 25.
They'll actually call that foul on the ground. Here's that play from Rigo Estrella, finding Luke Otterson down the middle. The defense didn't collapse in the middle, and Otterson was able to just put that through. This classic basketball. Curran, open 3. Chase down Otterson, saves it, right back to Noah Wright. Otterson right back into play. They still have all 5. Solis finally knocks it down in front of the Hughson bench. He'll hit eventually, and it comes in the final minute of the second quarter. Sonora back up by 10, no shot clock. A steal for Sonora, and then a back and forth at midcourt Nobody's really liking that call, and we'll take a look and see how close it really was. Solis, the steal on one side. Otterson. Three ball. Kang, the knockdown three, answers Solis from their last possession. Just seconds left in the quarter. Wildcats will lean on Curran, who misses the three. Offensive rebound, no, but with a second and a half, Hughson will have a chance at one more shot, possibly get this lead down to 4. Gets the shot off in time, way short, and we'll head to the half as Sonora leads by 7. You're watching Sonora Wildcat Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Sonora High Wildcat basketball is on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, and at the end of the first, it is Sonora leading 27, Hughson 20. That's the first half, that is. 16 minutes down, 16 minutes to go, and the Sonora Wildcats offense was very hot in the first quarter. They scored 17 points, only allowing 5, and all 5 of those points came from the free throw line. But then the second quarter came. Hughson decided to step up their game a little bit. They scored 15 to only Sonora's 10, so they were able to gain some momentum back. They cut the lead down to 7, and that's where it stands now. Noah Wright, the game's leading scorer, with 11 points. He's hit 3 deep balls. Luke Otterson with 9 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and of course a couple sprinkled in and out from Solis and Curran. On the other side for the Huskies, they're led by number 14, the senior, with 8 points, Kyle Young. He's made 2 threes and 1 inside on a transition basket. Besides him, every other point has kind of been sprinkled throughout the team. Xavier Urquides, 3 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Karam Kang with 1 made 3, and Lupercio with a 2-point bucket. 1 minute through the third quarter, neither team scoring on their one possession, but you can tell that the ball movement, it's not necessarily slower, but they're waiting for the shot that they want to get. It's not shooting a shot just because they're open, it's shooting the shot because it's the shot they want. The swing all the way to Wright. Got it! His 4th of the night. Noah Wright, my goodness, he has 14 points. Hughson will get caught on the backcourt violation. Sonora back up by double digits, up by 10. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 7:30 as Ripon comes to town. A huge game. Ripon right now playing Ripon Christian. And then on Saturday at 1:30, join us in Stockton. Solis, he hits a 3. And the Wildcats in the second half hitting 2 3-pointers to re-extend their lead to 13. Estrella defensively doing a fantastic job. Doesn't want to drop the foul, and it leads to a Hughson 2-point bucket. But great defensive pressure by Estrella, keeping the distance, but enough to put the pressure on. Join us this Saturday at San Joaquin Delta College as NorCal Sports TV hosts Super Saturday. 6 fantastic games, including the Sonora Wildcats playing against Lodi. That'll be tipping off at 1:30. If you can't make it there, you can join us right here on NorCal Sports TV. I'll be on the call. First game of the day will be at noon, and that'll be St. Mary's versus the Bear Creek Bruins. Bear Creek was my very first play-by-play basketball game, and it was right here on NorCal Sports TV. They played Venture Academy, who will be playing later in the day as well. All 12 of the teams playing Super Saturday. Top of the Sac Joaquin section. You don't want to miss any of the actions. 33-22. Sonora's offense back rolling here. Ball poked loose. Noah Wright staying with it. Curran gets bodied. No whistle. Solis calling for it. Gets it to Wright. Now Solis. His 3 just off the mark. Wright once again trying to hack out the ball, get it out early. He gets called for the foul. Estrella went up on the backboard, touched the ball. The officials are going to confer. So they're going to count the basket because Estrella went up and touched the ball, and they're going to count it as a goaltending call. So Hughson gets 2 points, and we'll get a chance at a 3-point play. And Coach Landre, he doesn't agree with the call, but he's going to send in Wyatt Holt, most likely taking out Estrella after this free throw. Missed the attempt. Curran tracks it down. Estrella will get some extra time on the court, hopefully making it up on this possession. Estrella turns, cut off. Curran down to Otterson. Solis comes running in, hoping for a backdoor pass. He doesn't get it. Offense currently rotating through Estrella, who's playing the high post. Solis thought about the shot with 6 left on the shot clock. Ball gets tipped out of the hands of Curran. Ball will go the other way as Morefoot comes in. Estrella goes out. Ingles comes in. And also going out is Q Solis. Kang, he's made 1, looking for another, not going to get it. 18-footer goes 17. Morefoot, catch and shoot, looks good. No, a tad long on the deep ball. Luckily, the offense still commanding.
Davis checking in now for the Huskies.
Morefoot, top of the arc, gets the shooter's touch. The threes are raining in Bud Castle Gymnasium. An update from Ripon. The Ripon Christian Knights leading 27 to the Ripon Indians 14 at the half. We'll try to keep you updated with that as it could determine TVL play. Morefoot will take another one down, drop it down the hatch as Sonora leads by 14. You're watching Sonora Wildcat Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. NorCal Sports TV presents Super Saturday at San Joaquin Delta College. You can join us this Saturday. First game tips off at noon. Bear Creek, St. Mary's, and then your Sonora High Wildcats will play Lodi in the game following at 1:30. $15 for adults, $10 for senior students and kids. You can pay cash at the door, no pre-sale tickets, but join us. One entry fee. You can watch all 6 games. We'll cap it off with Bishop O'Dowd out of Oakland against Lincoln, the Trojans, out of Stockton. That'll be a phenomenal game to end the night, but all 6 games you do not want to miss. If you can't make it, well, NorCal Sports TV is right here to bring them to you. (38-24), Hughson wrapping inside. The body goes around Otterson. It's Gerke. Pitch back out, was going for Ingles, goes to right at the top instead. Morefoot wanted the 3, doesn't go, and then the ball tipped off the hands of Urquides, hits the support system out of bounds. Sonora will inbound under the basket to score on. Morefoot to Curran. Curran, one dribble, right back to Morefoot, his 3, still not going to cash in. Ingles fighting for it, and we have some contact down low. That'll go against Ingles as he tried to push his way back to the rebound. The travel. Quinteros, or rather Kyle Young, couldn't quite keep his balance. Right. Moving the offense. Morefoot and Ingles run the baseline. Curran's now in the bottom right side corner. Here's Curran now. Ingles sets the screen, hoping to get right open. That doesn't work out. They continue the motion. Right, now open for 3. Throws the dart, gets the bullseye. Noah Wright, the knockdown triple. That's his 5th. He has 15 from 3 alone. Right, asking for the travel, no call. Huskies offense pushing the center. Kick back out. Young, he has 2 made 3s, looking for a 3rd. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 41-26. Sonora with a dominating lead. Andrada ready to re-enter for the Wildcats. Huskies wanted to travel. Doesn't go this time. Curran back to right. Otterson, high post, pass and flick back to Noah Wright. Ingles fighting for it, not going to go. Great defense down low, boxing out by Gerke. Travels. One extra shuffle that led to the travel before the shot.
15 Andriata in now
Trey Justice will also re-enter alongside Andrada. Morefoot, Otterson to the bench. Final minute 20 of quarter 3. Curran to right. Bounce pass Andrada. He's cut off by 2 black jerseys. The movement continues until it finds Curran driving the lane. Right hand, flick up and in. The finger roll. John Curran. You can always count on him. He's an unselfish player. He doesn't need to score, but when he has an open lane, he's going to take it. And he's either going to get fouled, he's going to make the shot, or sometimes even both. Kang pulls up for 3 again. The freshman not quite hitting from deep as much as he'd like. He has only 1 made shot, and it was a 3-ball. Andrada trying to intercept the pass. It was supposed to go to right. Little miscommunication, but Wright luckily gets it right back for Sonora. Curran working on the defense. Sonora looking at the final shot. No shot clock. 15 seconds remain in the quarter. 43-26. Wright is in the right side corner. He gets it to Justice. Curran steps up for 3. Looking good. Is good. Jonathan Curran. Just a second remains in the quarter. Hughson not going to get it off in time. Oh, nearly got it to go. But it's a 20-point lead for Sonora as we head to the 4th. It's Wildcat basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Hughson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Eight minutes to go. The Sonora Wildcats leading by 20 against the Hughson Huskies. The last time these two teams played, the Huskies were down 78-49. Wildcat offense has been hitting from deep, but not at the 78-point mark as you would expect. Hughson, their offense just around the same mark as you would expect from the previous game, but you play a team once, it's hard to beat the same team twice, and just hard to play them twice in general. Getting to the inside, a great 2-point bucket for Hughson's number 25, Urquides. Curran down the lane again. Once again, he sees it open. He's going to take it, and no one wants to stand in his way. Drive down. Andrada hits the deck. No whistles. Bounces right back up to get back down for his team. Ingles, he wants a 3. He'll take it, and he'll get it. Eli Ingles, the multi-sport athlete. They're going to count it for 2. Ingles with the block. Offense, defense, he does it all. Justice trying to slap it from behind. Not going to get any of it. And so Gerke adds 2 more for Hughson. 18-point game, Sonora in the lead, just trying to hold on to the lead and send it packing until tomorrow's game against Ripon. Foul from behind, Andrada a little slow to get up. Andrada not going to get the first. A bad bounce. Andrada 38% from the free throw line, going 1 of 1 here. Sonora's 5 currently. Trey Justice, Q Solis, Noah Wright, Brady Johnson, and Eli Ingles. Justice gets beat out defensively. The drive, not going to go. Eli Ingles added that extra pressure. You have 2 levels to get through. One, your primary defender, and then whoever standing in the paint. Johnson, his 3. Hits off the front, rolls backside. Rushing down, Gerke. Gerke, double teamed. Kang, his 3. Putting a lot of power through his legs. Still has only hit 1 on the day, and now Solis will pick up a foul. That's going to be Sonora's first in the quarter. Urquides, the junior, shooting 2 now. Urquides hitting the first, near 50% on the season. Not a 3-point shooter, takes a lot inside. He's only attempted 2 threes on the season, actually. So he knows that he needs to get inside by getting to the free throw line for 100 shots. Not easy to do, especially through 25 games. That's an average of 4 free throws per game. Urquides hits both. Under 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Right, step back 3. No. Otterson being held low, now fouled.
21, Otterson going to the line for the Wildcats, shoot 2.
Here's off the miss from Wright. Otterson being held and then getting the foul there. He'd rather have the 2 foul shots than the foul on the ground. Sonora hits the 50-point mark. Gerke now running the offense. Huskies at a standstill. Ball slips through the hand of Urquides. Gonna barely save it, throw it off the leg of Q Solis. And that'll stop the clock at 5:20. Hughson just doing everything they can to stay in this game. They want to take it away from Sonora and give Ripon Christian a chance to win this TVL title with the new realignment. Huskies, unfortunately, no chance at this point as they're 1-8 in league. Brady Johnson now will get called for a hold. Coach Landre doesn't necessarily like it, but he knows the game has to continue on. And right now, it's looking good. Don't want to get them in the bonus. It's only the 2nd foul against Sonora in the 4th quarter. King holding high. Johnson gets it right back for Sonora, picks up a foul, and then gets it right back. That's what you're supposed to do. Bring it back for the team. Solis gives it over to Wyatt Holt, his 6-footer. Catches a piece of the backboard and comes down to the Huskies in transition. Moving it left side. Kang from Curry's court will take the deep 3. My goodness, from range. Kang. It's only his 2nd made 3 of the game, and yet somehow still confident from the outside. Kang, 3-point attempts on the season, 249. The 2nd closest player has only attempted 37, and we haven't seen Nuno in this game yet. Wright, driving over to Wyatt Holt, back door, yes!
4-2, Wright with the assist.
Kang shuffles his feet, no call. Kang steps back, hoping to get a heat check, rather. Can't do so. Urquides going through 2 defenders, sandwiched between Holt and Otterson, and able to bully his way through for 2 more Husky points. The lead still stands at 15. Johnson grabs it on the right side wing. Back out to Wright. Number 3, the 3-point king of Sonora, frustrated that he continues to miss despite having 5 made threes. 15 points from outside the arc for the senior Noah Wright. Kang drives, kicks, backdoor, Gerke. Hughson trying to make the comeback with only 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Not a lot of time. but they've cut it down to 13. Solis trying to call up Wright, not going to get that in action. Johnson to Noah Wright. Solis, he's open for three. Gerke didn't want to step up to play defense. It works out for him this time. Gerke goes all the way down, bounces into the chest of Otterson. That'll stop the clock and get him 2 free throws. Gerke from the free throw line on the season. He's made 49 of 88 at 56% on the upper hand of free throw shooters for the Huskies roster. Gerke misses the first. He averages just under 15 points per game. Him and King, the 2 leading scorers for the Huskies through their 25 games. Gerke will get the second, and now it's a 12-point game. 3 minutes left. Sonora up 12. Morefoot standing in the corner all alone. Morefoot trying to get the attention of Curran. Defense finally gets into place to stop Morefoot from taking that wide open 3. Otterson doing some work. Finds himself baseline. Caught behind the basket. Gerke slides in front, deflects it out of bounds, and Sonora will once again have the ball back. They only have 18 seconds to shoot. Looked like 10 for a second. 18 seconds. Plenty of time to run the offense. Quick entrance to Otterson. Slips out. Estrella hits the deck with a push against number 32, James Say. I believe that's his second foul of the game. That's the third against the team. Once again, the inbound, the catalyst, Noah Wright, goes right into Morefoot, and he's able to just drop it down the well. The three-point shooters going against each other, Noah Wright and King. Gerke sets an off-ball screen to get King open. He's going to throw it off balance. Nearly goes. Ball is loose. Down to Otterson. Wasting no time. Up to Estrella. Stops it. Very well played by the junior Rigo Estrella. Ball batted. Estrella doesn't want to take a head dive into the bleachers. But it's still going to be Sonora basketball. Curran for the inbound. Gets it into Morefoot. The help screen from Otterson looks good. Beautiful. Stephen Morefoot keeps the Wildcat offense ahead. The Huskies win a couple straight there without an answer from Sonora. Gerke drives in. That's not going to count. We have a foul against Morefoot as we take another look at his 3 from just a moment ago. King late on the defense. Morefoot, beautiful precision. The drive, pass, stolen away by Luke Otterson. He has numbers. Curran tries to go up. Not sure if that was a shot or an alley-oop, but it still stays with Sonora. Morefoot, just the opposite side this time. Curran gets a fingertip. So does King. And Curran, the veteran player, he is not going to keep attacking. They know they're up by 17. Going to slow it down as Estrella gets a 15-footer. About a minute left in Sonora. It's inevitable at this point. Gerke will hold the ball as we have a timeout by Hughson. 57-42. The Super Saturday coming up in just 2 days. Bear Creek St. Mary's to start us off at San Joaquin Delta College in Stockton. Sonora will play directly after against the Division II powerhouse of Lodi. Tracy Venture Academy, Moreau Catholic, Intercom, Sacramento, Weston Ranch, and Bishop O'Dowd, Lincoln. That'll be the 6 games throughout the day. Join us at San Joaquin Delta or on Orcal Sports TV. 59-40. It's Sonora leading in a stat correction during that break. Sonora leading by 19. There's a couple of points added to the wrong part of the scoreboard. Estrella hoping to go up. Goes up with 2 hands. A hard foul by Hector Nuno. Estrella was trying to get his daily dose of iron. But Nuno doesn't want to be embarrassed like that. Let's look at it again. Estrella going up strong in that hard foul as he slaps across the right side of Estrella. Estrella puts them up by 20. It's been the largest lead of the game. This is the second time they've held that position.
Johnson checking in for the Wildcats.
Estrella goes 1 of 2 with just 45 seconds left. Corner 3 on the way. Riley Clark, he'll hit it in front of the Husky bench. Got that 3 with no shot clock. Sonora can just hold the ball, but Huskies, they're going to continue their defense, possibly. Andrada driving, stops out to Estrella. And the chants from the Sonora crowd, sending home the Huskies, who will have about an hour drive back down to the valley. Andrada gets rid of it. Johnson will be the last to touch it with just 6 seconds. The Huskies will most likely put up one more shot, but the Sonora Wildcats will move to 8-2 in league play after this 3. Not going to get close. 60-43 final in Sonora. We'll try to get one more score for you, one more score update from Ripon before we head away, and I'll have that for you right after this break from Minners Tree Company.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
60-43 final score. The Sonora Wildcats still holding on to the number 3 position as of now in the TVL. Our last update from Ripon. Ripon Christian, the Knights leading 33 to the Ripon Indians 20. That last update was from halftime. So that will be a great determining factor about tomorrow night's game. If Ripon is able to pull off a win against the Knights, it'll be interesting to see what happens from that point on. 60-43, the final score in Sonora. Join us tomorrow at 7:30 as the Ripon Indians come to town to face off against the Wildcats. I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores, from my crew, Taylor Rector, Cole Parkin. We'll see you tomorrow on NorCal Sports TV.